I am so excited. I hope you guys can hear me and see me. Thanks so much for joining the call this evening. Happy Monday. Yeah, pumped. My name is Sarah. For those who don't know me, if this is your first call, I'd love to know about it in the chat. That would be awesome. I am so excited. Welcome to December. Welcome to the kickoff call. December is a little bit different from what we normally do. Lindsay, it's your first time. Congratulations. I'm so excited you're here. I am pumped. Welcome. Amazing. Okay, so we do have, I'm going to jump right into it because I don't want to take up too much of your time, okay? And I think Lindsay, I think I put your name in a wheel to win something. So I feel like you have done an amazing job right off the bat. So congratulations to you. That's awesome. So we have a little bit of a surprise. I haven't really told anybody about this, but I would love to welcome someone we all know and love to the call. I am so excited to have her here. You have no idea. And I need you to realize that when I seem all wise and all knowing, and I come to you and I'm just like, I have all the answers, is because of Ruth. It's because of Ruth. And I actually reached out to Raf today and I said, Ruth, what is her position and what does she do? And Raf came back and he said, all the things. All the things. And I was like, that is the best. So I don't even know. He said, you're the manager of Canada. I already told you you need to run for prime minister. You shot me down, but that's fine. But when I have a question and I seem like I am super wise, it's because Ruth has answered me. When an error was made or confusion, she always clears it up. And also, above and beyond, she has totally taken over the starter kits. And that is something that we can all love and appreciate because every single week we get to share about an amazing starter kit. And I know the US reps are very, very jealous, but she's not only the fixer of all things, she's also rocked the starter kit and she does everything else. So she has graciously agreed to join us for a little bit. And I so appreciate her time and I don't want to take up too much of it. I appreciate her passion for helping us and making our job so much easier too. It's just such a joy to have someone in your corner. And if you don't know her name, you definitely will. And like I said, she does all the things. So please welcome Ruth. We are all big fans here.
Oh my goodness, what an introduction, Sarah. Thank you so much. First and foremost, I have to say, I feel so excited to be on this call. I sound rough though. I'm going to get that out of the way. I am not sick. I'm kind of on my way out of this like 2-week bug that I have. So I feel amazing. I'm so excited to be here. Please forgive me if I sound horrible. But Sarah, thank you so much for inviting me on this call. I look up to you, Sarah, and I appreciate you so much. I think that you are such a good leader who represents not just talking the talk, but walking the walk. And so it's a privilege to be here today on this call. And I have to give a shout out to every single person who is on this call right now, because it is December. Believe it or not, it crept up on me too. So for each of you to take time out of your day to be here as a team, it shows a lot about the integrity and the dedication that you have. So I'm so excited that you're here. And let's kick off December together. I wanted to talk to you all about 3 main things, like 3 tips that I wanted to give to keep your December incredibly strong and to keep that momentum going, because the year is not over yet. And if you watched our leadership call or if you've been paying attention to the promotions, there's a lot of opportunity right now to finish your year incredibly strong. It was a little amusing to me to get some of the feedback from our reps and our leaders, because I think a lot of people were almost expecting December to slow down quite a bit. And then we had that kickoff call on December 1st, and everyone was kind of taken aback. And it was this energy of, oh, okay, no, we're still here. We're still in this, and we still have goals, and we still have, incredible opportunities to end our year so strong. So thank you for staying with us. I know the promotions can be a lot sometimes, especially at the end of the year. So I wanted to give you just some tips that I felt might be appropriate to, keep you on that track and to continue to set you up for success. Now, number one of the things that we love about direct sales and with this business is that there's so much independence, right? There's so much freedom to build your business how you want to. But one of the things that I think really sets Zaya apart from other companies is the community and is the support system. And like I said, for you to be on this team call tonight, I'm looking at all of these beautiful faces and seeing how many people have shown up tonight. You have already secured one of the most difficult things, I think, in this business, and that is finding a good support system. So you already have it. You've already achieved and unlocked that. Please do not be afraid to use it. I am almost surprised by how many leaders communicate that one of the things that they wish the most was that their team would ask more questions or ask for help, or if there's something that they are struggling with in their business, to reach out. It just seems like sometimes, even when you have such an incredible support system, you might not be using it to the best of your abilities. So that doesn't necessarily mean your entire team all the time, but at least having one person who is, your accountability partner or someone who you can lean on in this business when things aren't always so easy or smooth or independent. So that's one suggestion I would use, is continue to use each other throughout the end of the year. Now, number two, and this is not going to be the first time you have ever heard this, but I couldn't think of a more appropriate time to reiterate this and reinforce this during this season and this time of the year. And that is to slow down and focus on one thing at a time. I'm a little old school in that I love to have things physically in front of me. So whenever we do a leadership call or we launch new promos, I will print them out and have them on my desk because I have to compartmentalize and take one thing in at a time and really fully understand it and be comfortable with it before I move on. Because again, I don't know about you, but when you see that newsletter at the first of the month and you just keep scrolling and you keep scrolling and it's like, oh my goodness, there's so much to consume at once, it can be incredibly overwhelming. And so I just wanted to say, for you, we have so many incredible opportunities right now, but it's really easy to get lost in them. So one thing that I like to recommend, we have the bundle upsell, we have host appreciation month, we have marketing kits new this month, and we have Bradley favorites, which we brought new items in this month. I think any single one of those would be very, very easy to be overwhelmed with. So one thing I like to recommend to really start off your month and to build momentum basically is one of two pathways. The first is finding the promotion or finding just the aspect of the month that you're the most excited about, that's the most natural for you to market or to get into or to bring to your VIP pages. I think to kind of initiate something prevents you from being so overwhelmed and kind of freezing up and not doing anything. Now, for the for the people that are a little bit more, looking for a challenge, I would almost recommend that you start with the one thing that you might not be the most comfortable with. Maybe the one promotion that you maybe aren't interested in that much. Start with that and kick your month off with that, and then kind of work your way to the other ones and build a successful business plan to kind of hit all of those different aspects. So one of two. Now, the third tip, and this is my very favorite, and that's why I saved it for last. And this is so, so important for this time of year, again, to kind of end your year, is I want you to commit to celebrating your wins. One thing that I really struggle with, because I hear this term a lot, is small wins. I think we hear that all the time. And for me personally, I do not believe in small wins. I think that every single win is big. And in this business, every single win matters. So whatever goals you have, I want you to almost bring it back to, if you can remember the very first time that you had a sale, either that was so natural and so easy and kind of blew you away, like, oh my gosh, I can do this, I can sell. Or that sell that you had that was so hard that you thought you weren't going to get with that certain customer, and then you got it and you did that happy dance in your kitchen. Like, remember those moments and celebrate those. You don't have to have, necessarily a bunch of people knowing about it, but as long as you personally are celebrating every little like victorious and positive thing that you have in your month, you're going to carry that energy through your whole month. And I think it will have a big impact on how your whole month kind of goes. So those are the 3 tips that I wanted to share with you, but I wanted to give you some stone cold facts about Canada and our market today, because I have to tell you, we could not be more excited at home office at how we're ending our year, and just the momentum that we have right now is really incredible. And you are all with the company that you need to be with. And Canada specifically, we are so proud of what we have seen lately. So thank you so much for all of your hard work. Please do not think that it goes unnoticed, because just these meetings that I have with our corporate team, we are continuously blown away by all these achievements that we see. So thank you so much. You make what I do on a daily basis so enjoyable, and I appreciate the hard work that you do every day for us. So that being said, we pulled some numbers this morning, and last month, for Canada market specifically, we were up about 32% in total sales from one month to the other. So that is incredible. Again, thank you so much. Now here is one that might blow you away. You might expect this, but to me, I was completely shocked. Looking at the amount of parties closed in November, in Canada, we were up 200% in parties closed. So amazing, like incredible. Thank you so much. And Sarah did such a great job of kind of building me up with the enrollment kits. That is something that I take a lot of pride in. I've really enjoyed giving different options throughout the month and having that switched out, consistent with a 7-day rotation, because I think it does give you more opportunity to kind of present different options to your future reps. That being said, what I do would not even matter without you and the incredible work that you have recruiting. And one thing that I'm so proud of about Canada, if you look at the total amount of reps that we have, Canada right now, we represent about 17% of the entire company, just looking at active reps. Canada right now is about 17% of total active reps in our entire company. That being said, last month, we were responsible for about 30% of the total enrollments that we had as a company. So we are overachievers, and I love that, and I get so excited about it. But I hope that that really shows to you that we are on such a good path right now. We are on such good momentum in Canada, and with Zaya as a whole. And we are so excited to close this year out. It's crazy. I cannot even believe that we are about to head into 2023, but we have so many amazing things to look forward to. So thank you again for being a huge part of it. And I can't wait to see where we go from here.
Thank you so much, Ruth. Oh my gosh. My name's Krista Dykstra, and I just wanted to jump on and say thank you. You have no idea. Your name is talked amongst our team more than corporate, let's just say. But we appreciate you. We appreciate what you do. And the fact that you're giving us these numbers, I feel like you can take a lot of credit for that 32% enrollment, because what you do with our kit and being so dedicated to switching it out, it just gives us that opportunity to, you know, if someone is not ready right now, it gives us that perfect opportunity to reach back out to them and say, I know it wasn't a great time last month, but look, our kit just changed. Like, it makes our job so easy. And so I really just need you to understand how much we appreciate that. And as a senior director and being able to be inside that chat, that Facebook page, and know that you guys are all there for every single question. It's just like, yeah, you have no idea. The words just aren't coming, because it's just a lot. And I know that not everybody experiences that. As far as the States, they might not have that special container of a Facebook page, but please know that it's so appreciated.
Thank you so much, Krista. You know, that's a great point. One of the things that I really enjoy doing is the connections that we have inside that senior director group. So if you're not there yet, please stay with it. Please stay motivated, because there's such a special community that we have in that group. And I just feel so privileged to be a part of it. It's absolutely such an incredible thing that I see that Zaya does, is taking that corporate aspect and really bringing it to the people and having it be so open and so transparent. It's very, very unique, and we just love that we get to do it.
Yeah, I absolutely love the open communication. I think from the beginning, that has always shocked me, because working, and I know a lot of us worked in so many different areas, and I can say honestly that the open communication with Zaya, from corporate right to Ruth to us, the reps, has been completely like transparent. Like anything that we need, anything that we ask, anything that we are wondering about or have confusion about, they've stepped up in every single way. I remember Raf, like right from the beginning, saying, no, that was my bad. Like, you know, and then just saying like, it's not going to happen again, but this is what happened. This is the explanation. And then it's always about the reps benefiting at the end of the day. And I just can't say enough good things, but I love that open communication in that container with the senior director group, and ask anything and it's just going to be answered, and so much support and love for not only you, but the whole customer service staff. It's just incredible. So thank you so much for Ruth for being here. We so appreciate it. Awesome. Just 1 second. Oh, I glitched. I'm so sorry. If I froze, or you guys all froze, but I don't know if you saw it. But yes, I do have one question, Ruth. One question before you.
I'm ready.
I'm going to put you on the spot.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So if you remember, and I know you, you've been around for a while, but the metallics, can we just talk for a second? Because I have some PTSD from the metallics. We do order a ridiculous amount every single time we order. Like, it is insane how much we order. Like, I think Raf told me one time and I was just like, what? Do you ever foresee, like, do you ever picture in your mind a time in Canada when they will be fully stocked for longer than a month?
So
what
here's
is happening?
Here's the problem with that is, truthfully, when we send in these restocks, they are graphed and charted to do exactly that. We honestly, especially with something like that, which we consider a staple piece, we never want them to be selling out the same day. We want to give you a chance to market them, connect with your customers, and really sell them. When you say that we order an insane amount and we continue to increase that, it blows my mind. We really, really do. And with this last restock that we had been anticipating that would sit and last and kind of, you know, continue out for our entire year. And just sold out of them. Again, it's unreal. And so, you know, obviously with things like restocks, they want to be pretty precise. They want to make sure that we have enough room for new releases and all the other things that we want to restock. But metallic specifically, it's insane to me that we are still selling it the way that we are. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my metallics. They are one of my favorite leggings, and I get the appeal. I get that they're a hot seller, but it just continues to kind of blow us away with how fast they move. So please know that the goal is for us to have that and have that availability in that stock. But you keep selling them so fast. So we're trying our best, but on the one hand, like, thank you so much for making it a product that is in demand. It's truly incredible that something like that, you talk about PTSD. The early days of Metallics were, those were the days that I would like get in my car, leaving like just tears down my face, like driving home. Like, it was such a crazy time. I look back on it fondly though. It's those moments where we grow the most, but we're working on it. I promise we are. When we talk about restocks, it's something that our team has really focused on specifically to put even more attention to, even more charting. It can be so difficult to really get that number perfectly. But I promise that's something on our radar, and that's something that we want to just make even better for you, so you have just the most success with your business and selling those. So good question, but it's a tricky answer.
It is a tricky answer, but thank you so much. And I was sort of kidding. It's always going to be an ongoing joke. Metallics, we bring it up and it's just like a lot of people just get like blank stare, like they just go to their happy place.
Yes, to this day, yes.
Yeah, no, thank you so much, Ruth. We so appreciate you being here.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I've got 2 draws to do, and I know that there's a lot of people on because they want to win. They want to win big. So we've got a free pair of sneakers up for grabs, and that was for PV. And they're guys, yesterday with the wheel, and then today with the wheel of names. I put 179 people in this wheel for a pair of sneakers because everybody sold everything this month. It was incredible. You guys did so amazing. It was awesome to put these names in. Actually, I was very happy, because it's like, wow, everybody pushed and just had fun with it, clearly, and someone's winning a pair of sneakers. So I'm very excited about that. 180 entries. I'm going to shuffle. This makes me very nervous. You guys know, especially after last night with all those wheels with the extravaganza, someone's winning though. Don't know who it's going to be. I can't even. Candace is winning a pair of sneakers. So that's incredible. Congratulations to Candace. That's awesome. So she gets sneakers. And then I am going to, we've got recruitment. So for every recruit, it was an entry. Now here's the thing. I think we have some choices. We can do a $100 gift card or $100 cash. And since it's December, it's nice to have that option, I think. Okay. And so for the wheel, for recruiting, which I was even happier to do up. Yeah, amazing, right? That is awesome. That's the best part. And you know what? I actually looked today and we have like 6 recruits already. And I'm like, you guys are amazing. So someone's winning.
This is the Ruth wheel.
This is the Ruth wheel. This is the starter kit. This is the starter kit reel.
Am I on the wheel, Sarah?
No, you don't get a chance.
On the wheel.
Mandy won. Mandy Beamish, you win. You win. Yeah, I was like, are you not listening? Are you pretending to listen over there? You won. There was no reaction. I need instant gratification. Yay! Okay, that is amazing. So congratulations to those 2. And I'm going to continue with the recruiting. I love that. I actually think that incentive is just fun in general. We've always been such a great growing recruiting team, but to have that like incentive for the 100, it's just $100. But I feel like that is just fun for people, especially, especially after the holidays in January. I think that will just be a great. So we're going to do kickoff call in January, and we're going to do every entry is an entry into winning the draw for $100. So we'll do that again. And we already have 6 entries. So that is amazing. I'm super excited about that. Okay, so just a couple things to leave with. Like I said, I don't want to take up too much of your time. December is completely different. There's no training tonight, nothing like that, but we do have those December bundles. They do switch out. If you haven't taken a look, if you haven't shared them with your customers, I think I shared the December bundles with 3 separate customers today, and they all came back and said, yeah, no, I want that one. No, I want that one. I want that one. It's like there's so many options there. So if you haven't posted to your VIP, if you haven't talked about it in your stories or maybe in a party that you're doing this week, such a great, easy thing to share because it's amazing. You're getting 2 items for such like a lower price, which I absolutely love. Corporate did an amazing job, although we don't have much in the pine left. I know that with the December 11th, I think is when they switch to new bundles. I am so excited to see those ones. And it's like that starter kit that changes. It's just so easy to talk about. So use this time before the 11th to talk about the December bundles. And guys, I went on the Bradley's favorites and I feel like what Ruth said, it was a lot of overwhelming information on the leadership call. I think I should have printed it off. But I went on there and I was like, Navy cozies, like they're on sale for ridiculously inexpensive. Like it's such a great value. And then of course, if you didn't check out the Hostess free gifts as well, unwinds, plum unwinds, black unwinds, black drawstring Lux, like all of these amazing items. I'm like, holy, oh my Lanta, there's a lot of stuff. So if you're like me and you were a little overwhelmed on the first day, and you haven't shared yet with your customers and you haven't talked about the Hostess incentive with the gifts, or you haven't talked about the Bradley's favorites, there's so much in there too. So there is so much to go over, so much to share about. I mean, and then there's Make for Mondays and there's, new releases and all the things. So it is exciting. If you missed the leadership call, I absolutely loved Zach's metaphor. Sometimes he hits it out of the park and sometimes we're not on the same page, but he definitely hit it out of the park this time with do not land your plane. I absolutely love that because it's so true. If you come down, if you take your foot completely off the gas, it will feel so hard in January to start up again. But that does not mean less time with your families. That does not mean more time involved in your business. You 100% can balance both. And Ruth said some great things too with the 3, slow down and focus on like one thing at a time. And that's so key. If everything you did this week was just to share the December bundles, do that. And I guarantee you people will take advantage of those deals, right? So definitely just slow down, do one thing at a time. And there's so many things you can choose from there. But also just don't take your foot off the gas, guys. We have been just cruising through the last several weeks, not just November, but I saw it in October as well, where we picked up steam. People, you guys are getting good paychecks and the results are coming, and just making sure not to completely take your foot off the gas. I mean, making sure to continue to show up, even if it is just, doing stories or maybe just an outfit of the day over the holidays. I know some of us still have parties going quite a bit. But yes, just if you feel like I don't know what to do because it's the week of Christmas, reach out to your upline, reach out to your accountability partner, maybe do something fun. Me and Krista discussed doing a VIP takeover. So we're going to go on each other's, there will be no coconut rum involved, but we will go on each other's VIP and we will just completely, she'll take over mine and show all the amazing outfits and it'll be perfectly together. I'll take over hers and show them just the hot mess that you can put together doing Zaya. So it's going to be perfect. But that's just an idea for something fun over the holidays. It keeps you showing up, it keeps the customers engaged and it keeps showing value without you, putting so much work in and maybe not running parties, right? So definitely doesn't mean time away from family. December, I mean, I know I say it over and over, but like just try not to scroll. Like when you do this with your finger, that means that you are wasting your time. Try not to be a consumer on here, especially in December. I know it's hard. But yeah, just be a creator on there, just, share and then put it away and just know that that's all one thing at a time and go slowly. But I think that that's so important. So don't land your plan. You don't land your planes. That is that's the take home message. So there will be a Dream to Aspire call. There will be one this month. It's going to be on the 8th, right? No, that's a lie. I think we're going to do it on the 11th. It's a Sunday. That might be a lie too. No, it's the 11th, I believe. And Dream to Aspire call, and I'll get some graphics up for that in the Zoom call. Does anyone have any questions? I am so freaking excited. Yes, for sure. December bundles. Don't forget to share if you haven't shared about them yet. I'm telling you, they're amazing. And the graphics from yeah, just all I did was share the graphics right from the link. I just saved them and just shared them. So it's a great thing. Awesome. Well, congratulations, Candace. Congratulations, Mandy. I'm so excited for you. Super pumped. And again, we're doing that recruiting incentive as well. So any recruit is an entry into winning $100. So that's just fun. But thank you so much for showing up, guys. I so appreciate you guys taking your time out of your busy nights. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you're able to drop your shoulders. I know that there's a lot of people, especially this month. I hope there's I know that there's a lot of people that have overflowing plates. Just know that you can only do what you can do, and that Christmas is going to happen regardless, and you're probably going to rock it just like you've rocked it every other year. And if you ever need to vent or you need anything, you just reach out. Okay. So I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much, Ruth, for coming and talking, and happy Monday, guys.
Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks.